What's up, guys? My name is Jonathan Gonzalez. Everyone knows me as Gonzo. If you know him with the last name Gonzalez, you probably know Gonzo already. So this channel is gonna be mainly my car shit. I've got 3 different car builds. One's a 2016 Mustang GT. That's what's gonna be covered in this video. Don't worry, it's not just like a bolt-on build. It's got a built short block, it's boosted. I've got a 1990 Miata. That one's in the shop right now, getting a new clutch line. Got a whole war through it. And then I have another Miata. That one's for the wife. I've had it for less than a month. When you see it, you would think that it's been sitting here for months, just untouched. But I have some really cool stuff on that. So I'm gonna do a separate video for each Miata and then for the Mustang. The Mustang is right here. Sorry, the garage is super cluttered. So Pro Charger, just a little baby P1SC head unit. Pulley down as far as I can go. Yeah, it's built short block, you can't really see anything from that. Fuel pressure regulator, intercooler, blah, blah, blah. American stuff. This is the other Miata. Again, I'm gonna do a different video on this. I've got the head at the head shop, or the machine shop already. But yeah, I'm just gonna show some clips of the Mustang in Mexico, because that's my Mexico car. Just hooning around and shit. Yeah, that's it. So again, I'm new to this. I'm still trying to get comfortable, but all the footage you're gonna see is older stuff from my trips to Mexico. I just do rolls. I know it's kind of, you know, lame, but it's a street car. I'm not trying to break shit all the time. And that's what comes with doing digs. And I don't got money or time for that. I think digs are badass, but rolls are just easier to come by. But yeah, hope you enjoy the footage. A little bit more on the car. So yeah, it does have a built short block. It's overbuilt for the power it's making. You can easily make that much power forever on a stock Coyote. It's my fault. I decided to push the limits of 93 octane, just regular pump gas, at 12.5 PSI on an 11-to-1 compression motor. So I cracked the ring lid on the original motor, and since the motor was out, I had the short block built. Now it's got a return style fuel system. It's E85. The only next thing, I guess, I think I'd be happy at 900 wheel, which will be light work for this motor. I just need more fuel system upgrades. I need another fuel system because the one I got is not going to keep up with that. Not on a supercharger setup anyways. And bigger injectors. Right now I have Detroit's 95-pound injectors. But yeah, it's a basic, you know, forged rods, forged pistons, studs, motor build. The car used to have the Torsen 373 in it. I had it switched out for the 331s with the Ford track lock in it. I didn't need the 373s. I was shifting way too much, even when I was like in the 600s horsepower wise. But yeah, the car's fun. It's stout. The MT82 has actually been really good to me. I've had a lot of clutch issues with this car. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's a lie. So the clutches have been great in the car. I just always end up overpowering whatever clutch is in the car. So right now it's a McLeod RST, and I didn't have really good luck with that clutch. I've heard it's pretty hit or miss. For me, it was a miss. But now that it's overpowered, okay, let me explain why. The clutch is light. I love that about it. It feels very factory, but there is just some clunkiness. And then my buddy, he owns a shop and he installed it. I know he did a good job. He called McLeod, made sure everything was in spec, took all the measurements he needed to take before handing the car over to me. So I know it was installed well. It is just, it's a little bit clunky. But yeah, it's just this thing where you know, if you're driving real slow, like, it's so annoying. I hate it. And you know, it slips. Some people that are within the power range on this clutch have slipping issues. So for me being above it, it doesn't slip that bad. So, you know, it's stout. It's just, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. The next logical step would be to go to a Mantic. That's baller. I drive the car like once a week, and that's just to make sure that the battery is charged. Oh, which by the way, this car does not turn on right now. I'm pretty sure I'm having fuel pump issues. The fuel pumps aren't priming when I get in the car, and the car doesn't want to start. It's got fresh plugs, battery's fine, alternator's fine, all that stuff is fine. So yeah, there's that. There's always something with that car, but it's been really good to me. It's tuned by Lund Racing. Alex at Lund Racing, Alejandro Flores, Yellow Douchebag, however you know him, he was the last person to touch the tune. Everyone there is great. I've had different people touch the car, you know, on its various setups, and it's always just on point and it's quick. I have beat coyotes, stick shift, not automatic, that have had, you know, minimum 80 more horsepower than me, and you know, with shifting quick enough, I've gotten out on those cars no problem. The tuning's been great. The car's been awesome. But yeah, that's the basics on the car. I don't have some crazy loud exhaust system on it. It's got headers, X-pipe, and it's got a touring muffler on it. I don't like a loud exhausting anymore. On my last S550, I had the Roush with no cats. I don't have cats now, but a touring exhaust with no cats versus the Roush axle backs with no cats, that's a way different thing. So yeah, there's nothing crazy about the car other than it's pretty reliable and it's fun to drive. But I gotta admit, I got my first Miata last August, and I'll get into that one. I wish that car was here right now. It's like 90 horsepower, but it's just as fun. I gotta be honest. I paid $2,000 for that car, and I've put, I would say, under $1,000 into it, and it looks really good from about 10 feet away. And it's a rust-free car. Engine is just happy on that car. Again, I'll save that for another video. But yeah, that's the basics on the Mustang. Fun, and the next video is probably gonna be on this hoopty ass piece of sheet right here. This thing is gonna look freaking insane when I'm done with it. Me and the wife were just getting the bumper off today. She has been very helpful with this, and my buddy Pedro has also been very helpful tearing all this down. This is just held on by the transmission, and a motor mount on this side, and then like a bolt on the motor mount on the other side. And then sneak peek, I am working on some stuff for that over here. So yeah, ARP shit. This is gonna be a Turbo Miata for the wifey. She used to own an MK6 GTI. She misses it, but again, I'll get into that in the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one.